Probably the most infamous film of recent times, Sharknado is the shining jewel in the asylum's crown. The studio seemingly struck gold with this sci-fi B-movie, as Sharknado has become, for better or worse, a cult hit. It's got toys, t-shirts, even a mobile game. The fact of the matter is that Sharknado was a film that got bigger than was ever anticipated, opening the doors to a franchise that no one ever really asked for. So I figured it was about time that I took a look at it. The plot is thinly applied at best. A cyclone rages out at sea and sucks up a bunch of sharks that all just happen to gather together by the thousands for, I don't know, what must be the annual Chum Festival. The storm eventually reaches the coast of Los Angeles and proceeds to expel its most toothy precipitation. As the city is battered by water and its populace chewed on by literal sharks falling from the sky, a man named Finn and his friends go out searching for his family in an attempt to get them to safety. It all wraps up through some magical, science-y, MacGyver-esque problem-solving as some of Finn's group blow up the tornadoes that are carrying the Jaws family inland. Yes, they blow up tornadoes. That happens. The acting is pretty much as bad as you would expect for a movie that boasts towering cinematic heavyweights like Tara Reid, Ian Ziering, and John Hurd, who I'm not quite sure didn't just wander onto set. Everyone is dull, their lines are read off without emotion, and really, who the hell cares about the acting in a movie called Sharknado? The one true sin that the film does commit, however, is that it has a disturbing lack of both sharks and tornadoes. The whole film is about an hour and a half, and not nearly enough of it is filled with storm-aided shark violence. Yeah, there's a few sequences that are pretty enjoyable for their over-the-top nature and terrible effects, but in a movie called Sharknado, I expected a lot of, well, Sharknado. The best death in the whole movie is one where a guy gets crushed by a runaway Ferris wheel. Yeah, it's a highlight early on, but this isn't a movie about killer Ferris wheels. It's a movie about killer sharks. And when the best kill in a movie with killer sharks raining onto their victims has nothing to do with sharks, there's something wrong with the movie. Sharknado is an example of a film that simply got lucky. It had its recognition fueled by the power of social media and gained notoriety because of it. It's certainly a bad film, one that's bad enough to enjoy, but there's nothing really special about it. Sci-fi's put out movies that are just as terrible, if not worse, for years. And the market of weird shark movies is oversaturated. Films like Mega Shark, Ghost Shark, Sharktopus, Two-Headed Shark Attack, Dino Shark, they're all equally as strange and over the top as Sharknado. There's really nothing about it that makes the film stand out from its constituents. That being said, it is a good watch if you're up for some garbage, and you might just get a few good laughs out of it.